Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi LIVENODING. In this episode, I want to talk about UV mapping using spatial nodes in Blender. So this set custom UV map node is very powerful because you can set up the UV inside this node tree, but it's not always the easiest to use. Sometimes I wish we can kind of see the result like that and kind of randomizing it, and then I wish this can update, but for now we need to switch to object mode and then back to the UV. However, okay, now it's giving an error. Let's update this very quickly. Okay, so what's going on here? We have this cat image from Twitter, and we have this box node with a bunch of polygon face. I can change the face here. You can see if I don't have enough UV, I don't have UV there on that face, so I need to increase the number over here. And for each polygon face, I can randomize the position simply by using nodes. All right, normally, with the UV map, normally the easiest way is, so we have this box in the scene, right? We generate the box, and then we output it as a mesh. Normally, I just plug in the box, and we have this kind of like a planar projection. So this is one way to do it, and this is easy. Another way is to follow active quad. So this one, I believe we just use it like that, and what happened is, if you look at the UV, we're gonna have this something that looks like the cross. Well, it's not so visible unless I'm changing this to 111 and then go back to UV map. You can see this, we get this cross, and we can adjust this, we can change this cross whether it's vertical or horizontal by changing the index. Okay, so this is a little bit trickier, but this is also useful. So instead of just planar projection, we have something completely different. Okay, this is the first one. This is the second one. However, on top of that, we also have this, of course, which is really strange. This and that. So this is you can see this is also interesting. So we have a bunch of planes that's projecting UV into our cube. So this plane is this guy. We can randomize the plane, etc., and we're gonna get different result. So even though we cannot see the UV, we can see the preview, so that's a good thing. So this plane is something that we can offset in X and Y. Think of it like UV. And then we are using matrix apply here, and also we randomize the position over here. We can also rotate it. All right. So all of this matrix apply, etc., we can also align the mesh if we want to. We don't need to do this, but this can be handy for aligning our UV. Now I cannot see the UV. Oh, maybe because, oh yeah, it's up there. So yeah, apparently we need to go hit up. We need to go to edit mode and then look at the preview and then come back and then align it differently. Yeah, I think this is okay. This is alright. And the cat image is not, because our cube is basically like square cube, but our cat is not. Sometimes you want to fix this from the ratio somewhere. then we need to fix this. So our cat will be a little bit squeezed. It's better with UV to work with to use a square image to start with. Okay, now we have the ability to stretch the cat. We can randomize, etc. So that's basically what it is. It's pretty neat, right? And I believe we can replace this box with anything. Let's try this icosphere. There we go. Icosphere. Let's try to make the triangle based on the mesh plane. Maybe I should replace this with a triangle, but it seems to work and fits. The cat is adapted to this icosphere. But yeah, this is interesting and fun because we can provide like a tile atlas map, for example, and then we can sort of use these nodes and offset the UV if you want to using this method. You can animate the UV this way. So slightly tricky because it's not always very clear what we are doing unless we look at the preview and then go to edit mode and look at this. I haven't tried it with triangle. We actually have triangle exactly here. Triangle, if we plug this here and plug that thing there, we have the actual triangle. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna save it here. UV conundrum. Dealing with UV using nodes is always slightly tricky, I think. Normally, even here, if you're doing it manually, it's slightly tricky. It's a lot of trick, like if you reset the UV, you get that, and then you can sync. You can move this thing around manually or use nodes. It's totally up to you. Alright, so yeah, so that's a quick look at UV nodes using Stretch in Blender. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.